That's good. It's like a video, not a candy. No. I think it was. Yeah.
The time is now 6:31 p.m. I'd like to thank everyone for being here in person and those who are watching our meeting. This is a regular board meeting of the Alice Independent School District for Monday, August 11th, 2025. I'm going to call the agenda. A regular board meeting of the Board of Trustees of the Alice Independent School District will be held at the Alice ISD Administrative Building Board, room number 2, Trial, Alice, Texas, 78332. I'm now calling this meeting to order, and we'll call a roll to establish a quorum. Present today is Dr. Alicia Trevino, Superintendent of Schools, myself, Jennifer Barrera, the President of the School Board, Mr. Herman Ariano, the Vice President of the School Board. Not present at this time is Mr. Ciro Zamora, the Secretary. Present is Mr. Adrian Benya, Trustee. Present is Mr. Eddie Guerra, Trustee. Present is Mr. Cody Reeves, Trustee. And present is Mr. Lee Ramon. So at this time, we have a next, we have a Pledge of Allegiance and the Texas flag.
This evening, we have Enrique Ricky Garcia, the fourth son of Margot and Enrique Garcia, who will be leading us in the pledge, with Alexis Farias, the daughter of Bella Aguilar.
Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. On the Texas flag, I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Thank you, Vicky. And thank you very much, Alexis.
Before we start the rest of the meeting, I just want to say it's the first day of school. And thank you to Dr. Trevino and everyone here, the admin, the teachers, parents, students, and we're very happy that we started off the year right. So thank you, Dr. Trevino. Next, we're going to recommend and approve the board minutes. Item 4A, minutes of the regular board meeting on July 21st, 2025. And 4B, the minutes of the specially called budget workshop, July 24th of 2025. There a motion at this time to approve the minutes as read?
I make a motion.
We have a motion by Mr. Trevino and a second by Mr. Reed. Oh, I'm sorry, wrong one. And a second by Mr. Reed.
I'll second.
All in favor? Aye. Motion passes. On to item number 5, public comment. We have no one signed up for public comment at this time. On to item number 6 on the agenda, the superintendent's report. Dr. Trevino.
Thank you, Madam President, members of the board, members of the audience. As mentioned by Ms. Varela, welcome back and welcome everyone to the 25-26 school year. We're excited to have everyone back. Our enrollment today was 4,073 students. We are at 57 students shy of where we were last year on the first day. We want to make sure that all the students that did not come today to school to please come to school tomorrow. As an announcement, I'd also like to say that we began implementing House Bill 1481, and I want to thank the high school staff as well as the middle school staff in particular, because they were implementing it and making sure that Alice ISD was following the law. I know that I called both principals, and Ms. Bettis told me at WAMS they were rocking it and that everything was well in place. They had no issues. The teachers reviewed the policy, and at lunch, her staff also reviewed the expectations and spoke to the students. And so they started the year really, really well. At the high school, spoke to Dr. Kubala, and as well, they've been communicating with the students. They had collected about 18 phones during lunch and before lunch, so not too bad. Some students did not have a backpack, and so she's making arrangements to help those students out that did not have a backpack with them to store the device. And some students did pull it out at lunch, but we're very happy to announce that they were very compliant in allowing the administration to collect their cell phones. And we'll continue to stress the expectations and ensure that Alice ISD is following House Bill 1481. Elementary had no issues at all, so thank you, administration, for helping us in implementing House Bill 1481. Just like to remind the community and the board, we still have some goals that we want to achieve, and one being improving student academics, and that's the focus that the staff will have throughout the year. Safety continues to be a main priority as well, and attendance. We want to make sure that our students are building leadership, character, academics, obviously, and service. So those are things that we will be working on throughout the year. And we're already shining at the start of this year. So we'll be starting by recognizing some of our students and staff. So I do invite Dr. Gandu to come up to recognize our Alice High School CTE education and training program students.
Good evening, Board President, board members, Dr. Trevino, and members of the audience. Tonight, we gather to celebrate outstanding achievements of our students at Alice High School, where we are dedicated to nurturing and preparing lifelong learners for success in college, their careers, and military service. I'm especially excited to highlight the remarkable accomplishments of our CTE students who have demonstrated exceptional skill and commitment by placing at the state level and also qualifying to compete at the national stage. To begin, I would like to invite Maribel Rodriguez, the proud teacher and sponsor of our Teaching and Education Program of Study, to honor the students who have excelled at the state level competition and qualified for national competition.
Good evening, my name is Maribel Rodriguez, and I'm the Teaching and Training Advisor and TAPI Advisor at Alice High School. And we're really excited to make it to nationals this year. I've been doing this since 2011. We always have students that make it to state. We've never gone past that, so this was like just amazing. So I do have two students that are here today to receive their certificate and so we can honor them. I'm ready to tie here. Okay, so here we have Stephanie Chavera. And we have Dakota Cardona. So Stephanie and Dakota, their project was an elementary edition of interactive bulletin board, and they have to create a board that students can actually go up to and do a whole lesson with. So they did that. The other two students that didn't make it tonight is Aleida Cantu. She is a student at UTRGV and she's on the dance team, so that's where she's at. And then Cassandra Garza, she works, so she couldn't make it either. And they also had the same elementary interactive bulletin board. So that's what's going on with that. And so we're excited. So this coming year, we're hoping, because we kind of set the bar there, so we're kind of hoping that it works out again. We have area in A&M Kingsville, we have state at the Anatole in Dallas, and then nationals will be at Seattle, Washington. So we got to put some money aside for all that good stuff, guys. It's a surprise for all of us, to do this. And so we got to be prepared, and we got to do all the stuff to get us there. So thank you for all the support, everybody. The community came out in droves also to support us, because it takes a lot to get us there, and to, just to embrace and to give us like a financial ability also to be there. So thank you, everybody. Sure. Yes, come on.
Spray.
Hey, Sarah. Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Good job. Congratulations. Oh, you did a good job.
Thank you, Ms. Rodriguez. You're right, the bar is set high, so we expect to have a repeat of that.
Working on.
Dr. Cancun, now we will continue with the diagnostic and therapeutic services.
Next, I would like to invite the health science teacher, Bella Aguilar, to spotlight the students who placed first at state competition and achieved national recognition with students in our program. Bella?
Good evening, members of the board, administration, and community. I'm honored to recognize the incredible accomplishments of our students. So first, we would like to say congratulations to Mrs. Emily Rivadeneira, who placed 7th nationally in medical terminology. Next, we would like to recognize our Health Knowledge Bowl team, who placed 2nd in the nation. Again, this was at Skills USA Nationals Leadership Conference in Atlanta, Georgia. So part of our Health Knowledge Bowl team consists of Caleb Flores, Tiffany Kim, Eli Walker, and Antonio Valadez. So out of 18,000 competitors from all over 50 states, only state champions advanced to nationals. We are competing against career and technology schools. So these are schools that are geared towards CTE only, and they focus solely on health science. So our well-rounded students rose to the challenge, and they proved their dedication and determination. We want to thank Dr. Kabala and Dr. Gandu for giving us the opportunity to showcase our students at the national level. We also want to thank the board and Dr. Anissa Trevino for your ongoing support. And we want to thank Ms. Christina De La Rosa for her constant guidance during the competition. She was wonderful, a great help, because we had two competitions going at once. We had to separate, and it was very much appreciated. So we're so grateful to our sponsors and our parents. Thank you also for everything that you've done during this journey. And I just want to say I could not be prouder of our students competing and placing at the national level. They were fierce competitors who brought great pride to Alice High School, and they proved the excellence that our programs can achieve. Very proud of you.
This is a taller bunch. Especially with that. Especially with that.
I would like to present something to Dr. Centervino, Dr. Condu, and Dr. Kupala.
I wish you council conference room.
Oh,
Oh,
thank you, Tony. Thank you so much. In between. Right there, perfect.
Can you?
양재비 정원.
Yeah, got everybody else. Great, great.
Nice hands.
Congratulations.
Hey, good job. Good job. That's great.
Congratulations. Good job.
It's embroidery, that's cool. Good job, guys. Congratulations. When did you start? Good job. Congratulations. Great job. We want to repeat this. Congratulations.
Great job.
Sid, we love the hats, Dr. Benson. They look very sharp, and they definitely represented Alice ISD and put us in the map. So I know a lot of them are juniors, so they'll be coming back this coming year. Well, they're now seniors. Awesome, thank you, Dr. Benson.
I don't.
Now we have Coach Castellanos coming up to recognize one of our outstanding coaches, so Coach.
Good evening, Dr. Trevino, Board of Trustees and Community of Alice. Each year, the Texas Association of Basketball Coaches recognizes an Outstanding Coach Award, which they call the Dean Weiss Award. This award is one of the most prestigious recognitions in Texas girls high school basketball. It is presented annually by the TABC to honor coaches who demonstrate exceptional leadership, integrity of the game, a proven record of competitiveness, excellence, outstanding dedication to student athletes, and a dedication to the game of basketball. This award not only highlights coaches' achievements on the court, but also reflects her impact on student athletes daily, her school, and the community of Alice. It is a proud moment for the Alice ISD Athletic Department and serves as a great inspiration to all of our students and staff. Let me give you a little perspective on this award. Out of 251 5A basketball schools and coaches, our coach was selected number 1. This year's recipient of the Dean Weiss 2025 Outstanding Coach Award goes to Ms. Marilyn Santos.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now we're gonna get her family to come up.
Some of our basketball.
And family.
Coaching staff, yes, and family.
So my camera.
Let's go take a picture with the Amara. It's fine, let's come on. Smile for
There's a bunch of short people.
Oh, you want to stand up? Okay, hold on, she wants to stand. No?
Which way do you want to go? Maybe I need to.
Got everyone ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Smile. Got it.
Thank you, Ms. Santos. I mean, that's an awesome privilege to be recognized by your colleagues, and it's great to have some of your students here too. I know she's heading out, but she has some of her players there with her. So that's really nice, and some of them I know graduated, and they're here still to support you. So it's a testament of their commitment to your programs, because that means that you left a legacy in them. So great job.
Thank you.
Now we have recognition of an individual, Mr. Patrick Gassa. So Mr. Garza is currently the Texas Elementary Principals and Supervisors Association President. So TEPSA is a member-owned and member-governed organization that has served Texas pre-K through 8th grade school leaders since 1917. So TEPSA focuses in on building professional networks, growing leadership skills, contributing to the profession, and providing learning opportunities for its members. It represents over 6,000 members who oversees the education of approximately 3 million elementary students pre-K through 8 in Texas. So TEPSA is also affiliated with the National Association of Elementary School Principals. Alice ISD proudly recognizes Mr. Patrick Gassa for his outstanding accomplishment in being selected the TEPSA Region 2 President. This is a well-deserved honor that reflects his dedication, leadership, and commitment to excellence in education. We are incredibly proud of his achievement and grateful for the way he represents Alice ISD at the regional level. So Mr. Garza, give it up.
That's good job.
Mr. Garza, we know you're going to represent us really, really well, so thank you so much. And that concludes our superintendent report. No, we will continue. Sorry, I thought that was it, but no. We have Delana doing our academic update. How can we forget? I thought that was just A.
Good evening, Board President, members of the board, Dr. Trevino, members of the audience. This evening, we'll be sharing a look at some of the preparation that's happened over the last couple weeks to ensure that we were ready to hit the ground running today for school year 25-26. On July 23rd and 24th, all the district and campus leaders came together for our Leadership Academy. The theme this year was Stronger Together, Building a Championship Team. And with the vast majority of the leaders returning this year from last year, we were really able to focus on continuing to grow together and continuing to build capacity and working towards our goals. The Academy started off with a deep dive into district and campus level data, looking at performance, looking at accountability breakdowns, and followed with an in-depth exploration in the area of writing, as that's been an area, kind of that we're working on long-term growth. We really looked at the data from the perspective that it's a reflection of our work and it represents the successes and the needs of our students. So with that in mind, campus administrators were able to use some of that time to have some really intentional conversations regarding goal setting and to begin developing their action plans that they're going to be turning in within the next couple of weeks. Some other learning that we also had during those 2 days, our Charles Garcia presented on artificial intelligence in education. Really looking at how can we adapt with the times, but be utilizing the technology in a way that's a benefit to both teachers and students. Mike and Hosa and Kim Kubala shared very important campus safety training with everyone. And we also had Brad Gibson from Lead Forward come in and do some training on higher order thinking, differentiation, and rigor. July 30th and 31st, we welcomed 39 new teachers to New Teacher Orientation. So the purpose of New Teacher Orientation is really to support teachers new to Alice ISD and having everything they need to be prepared for their first days of school in Alice. During this time, they were also able to meet with their mentor teachers who are going to be helping them out and supporting them throughout the entire year. So welcome to all of our new teachers and staff members. August 4th, we had our 25-26 convocation. The theme is The Future Starts Here, Character, Leadership, Academics, and Service and Action, and which of course those are our pillars. Our guest speaker this year was Dr. Esperanza Zentejas, who is the Executive Director of the Education Service Center for Region 2. And we also had our very own Dr. Trevino and our board president, Ms. Jennifer Barrera, who really set the tone with their opening messages as well. And as you can see from this slide, the energy was great. Performances by our students were impressive as always. And there was absolutely no shortage of spirit to start the year. August 4th, 5th, and 7th were our campus professional development days. So on these days, campus administrators led their campus professional development. They worked really hard to turn around and share the learning from Leadership Academy and to make sure that they tailored it to the specific needs of their own campuses. So they really, in those days, set the stage for a great year, kicking off the year in a positive way with focusing on working together as a campus team to work toward their goals for this year. On August 6th, we had our district-wide professional development. So this was all for all teachers and staff. It was made up of more than 40 targeted half-day and full-day sessions. Some of those sessions are included here and on the next screen. They really ranged everything from support in various content areas to behavior strategies, accommodations. We also had a college board trainer come in to work with our AP teachers And I did want to do a little aside there. The day after the training, I received a follow-up email from that College Board trainer saying how much she enjoyed working with the AP staff and that they were a very motivated and dedicated team of professionals. So I just kind of wanted to give our AP staff a shout out on that because that's always nice to hear, especially from someone who does training on a national level. Our day ended that day for all district and campus administrators with a training done by a former DEA agent on high-intensity drug trafficking areas. It really provided a lot of really good information to everyone that we can use and implement to help keep our students safe. So all these things on these slides were preparation, of course, to lead up to our big day. So today we were able to welcome our students back for 25-26. It was great to see them returning and really seeing each of the campuses come to life again. So the work has begun and everyone is focused on the goal of working toward becoming that A district that our amazing students deserve. So it starts with me. I matter. Any questions?
Thank you. Now we'd like to show a quick little video on our first day here at Alice ISD today. Great day at Alice ISD as we welcome our students to the 2025-2026 school year. The smiles, the excitement, and the feeling in the air is very positive. We're looking forward to an amazing year. Thank you, students and parents, for making the start amazing. Thank you, teachers, for setting up your classrooms very welcoming and inviting. Thank you, everyone. I think the kids are gonna have an amazing year. It's gonna be people smiling. They might have been a little nervous, but once they got into the classrooms, I promise it was beautiful to see them engaged. Student services, I don't think Ms. Vasquez necessarily has anything ready. We just want to let you know that we're gonna continue to monitor attendance. She's getting ready for PEIMS and making sure that our application for the optional flexible school day gets approved by TA. Kim wants to give a quick update on safety, being that that is definitely something from day one that we want to prioritize.
Board President, Dr. Trevino, Superintendent, Board Trustees, and audience. Alice ISD safety update for August 11, 2025. Our security assignments for the 2025 have been finalized. Alice High School has 4 security guards, 2 Alice PD officers. William Adams Middle School currently has 2 security guards, 1 Alice PD. The 2025-2026 compensation plan is recommending an additional security guard, 1 per grade level. DeBose Elementary has 1 security guard, 1 officer. Newton, 1 security guard, 1 officer. Science, 1 security guard, 1 officer. Schaller, 1 security, 1 officer. DAP has 1 security guard. All campus metal detectors have been checked and are fully operational. At Alice ISD, we have 6 metal detectors. William Adams, we have 4 metal detectors. Elementaries and DAP have 1 metal detector each. And all the schools have metal detector wands that they can use. CPR recertification training on July 31st, 2025. 60 employees from the coaching staff, band directors, and safety team were recertified for CPR. On August 6th, 2025, 81 employees from the special ed departments, the fine arts departments, elementary PE, food service were also CPR recertified. So we had a total of 141 employees throughout the district that certified within that week. I'm also correlating with Lisa Lozano, the head nurse for the district, on Stop the Bleed, Craig's training. Craig's training is given by Alice PD and Mike Nicholas, instructor, and Narcan administration training to ensure that the staff is prepared for emergency response across the campuses. You have any questions? Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And I'm now going to invite Melissa Sanchez to the podium to give an update. If there's no questions on the revenues and expenditures, I know that we have some presentations.
Do you all have any questions? Good evening, members of the audience, members of the board, Dr. Trevino. Last month, we put out an RFP for bank depository services for the 25 through 27 school year. We hand delivered these RFP packages to 10 of the local banks and we received 3 responses. So we asked 3 of those banks to come in and they're going to come in the order that we received the proposals. We invited them for a brief 5-minute presentation to just let you guys know what they have to offer the district. So first we're going to have David Silva from Prosperity Bank.
Good evening, Dr. Trevino, Madam President, board members, and audience. My name is David Silva. I'm the president of the local Prosperity Bank. And it is with great pleasure that we're here to offer again the school district our depository bid. Again, we're offering the school district no service charges for any of your services at all. No analysis charges, no nothing. It's the same bid that we've given you all since 2005. We've been your depository for basically about 20 years. There was times when other banks would bid. Prosperity Bank always stepped up to the plate and submitted a bid. A little history about Prosperity Bank. It's a Texas-based regional bank. We started back in Etna, Texas, back in 1983 and acquired a bank there. And we're currently now at 283 full-service banking centers with 33 locations here in South Texas. We just also recently acquired American Bank in Corpus, and they had 18 locations, and they'll be coming on board to Prosperity Bank at the end of the year or early part of this coming year. So that'll give us more locations in San Antonio and Victoria, and of course here in Corpus Christi. We're honored to have received prestigious award recognitions from 3 publications, which is Money Bank, which put Money Best Bank in Texas, Prosperity Bank for 2025, Forbes American Best Banks in 2025, and Newsweek America's Best Regional Bank in 2025. Now to give you a little history as far as what we've contributed to the school district, back in 2019, we stepped up and donated $39,000 to 45 for the cost of your marquee or electric sign that's in front of the high school. We paid for that completely. And so that's a beautiful sign that you have in front of the high school. We paid the cost to build that. We also just recently donated $1,000 to your teacher's luncheon and have contributed over the past years for all your school functions and school ads. To go over the bid now, we're offering, as I said, a no service charge fee. Our now account rates is one of the products that we offer, which current rate that we're paying on interest with checking is 0.15. We're giving you an extra 15 basis points, and that's variable rate. And so that'll would put you, if you use the now account rate, at 0.30. We also have our money market rates, which are tiered rates, and those start with a zero balance to up to 10,000 at 0.60%, and then it goes up to anything over $1 million at 3%. On our money market, which is called a premier money market rate. And of course, we have on our staff experienced people. My manager has been with us for over 14 years. My officer there has been there 11 years, and I've been with Prosperity 26 years, 35 years total banking experience. Prosperity Bank, again, is honored to present the school district with our bid, and again, we don't put you in analysis. You don't get any earnings credit that offsets some of the fees that they charge you in analysis. It's a straight, simple bid, no service charges at all to the school district. And as you can see, probably over the past years, you've not paid any service charges. Any questions on the bid? Okay, appreciate you all and have a good evening. And happy birthday, Dr. Trevino.
Okay, next, we're gonna have Mr. Albert Jordan from Texas Champion Bank.
Good evening. My name is Albert Jordan, Chief Financial Officer for Texas Champion Bank. Originally chartered in 1912 in Sandia, and the Bank of Dallas picked them up in 1975. We have 10 branches, 444 million asset side at the end of the year. We have about $45 million in capital. If we were to get the contract, we'd service the depository here at the location in Alice. We're owned by Mesquite Financial Services holding company. As far as the bid, on the 19 interest-bearing accounts that the city has, or the school district has, we've offered an earning credit rate of 2.5%. That would be a fixed rate for the term of the contract for the 2 years. It's not a variable rate. And, you know, with interest rates, you know, probably going down over the next couple of years, you know, that might be a factor in having a fixed rate versus a floating rate. Your deposits, of course, would be collateralized. The way we do that is with letters of credit from the Federal Home Loan Bank. And of course, we would make a collateral of 102%. As far as depository contracts, we have about $30 million in public funds. Currently, we have 3 school districts. We've got Benavides ISD. We've got Charlotte Independent School District, and we also have the Kennedy Independent School Districts. We've had these for quite some time. So what we did when the information that we were given on the 19 accounts, what we did was we went through and calculated what the school district would have earned on that money for two accounts, your two largest accounts, the general account and the payroll account. And during that period of time, the way we would calculate it on our account analysis, you would have earned $94,000 after fees on the general account, and you would have earned $45,000 on the payroll account. And other than that, that's really, kind of comes down to the rate that is being paid on the earnings credit rate. But again, we've got experience with other banks. We're trying to give you a good interest rate on those accounts, and appreciate the opportunity you'll let us have to bid on the funds.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, the last one we have is Marie Garza from First Community Bank.
Hi. It's my moral support. So first, thank you all for giving us the opportunity to present today. My name is Marie Garza. I'm the Treasury Management Department with First Community Bank. This is Joanne Pinkerton, who's our Senior Operations Manager. We want to thank you all for allowing us to speak, because we feel like we'd be the perfect bank for you guys. We are rooted here, started here in Alice, Texas, 41 years ago, and we continue to grow. We continue to have 12 branches. We have all the standard services that you will get from any large bank, but we're a community bank, which gives us a lot of heart. And so we are very competitive with our services. We do, the way we have our accounts built is we have a consolidated account structure to where we are allowing all y'all's accounts to be consolidated to one, and those accounts are netted against our earnings credit, which with the earning credit, which is very competitive, allows for like no service fee, hopefully. One of the things that we do offer as well is our automated services, direct deposits, remote deposit services, so that you don't have to come into the bank and make deposits. Our desktop wires, you do it from your offices. And we also offer the investment of your idle funds. So the bank offers a standard money market plus account that can be used as an investment sweep. And one of the positives about that is that it is 100% insured no matter what the balance is. Okay, so 100%. One of the things that we also offer, not only to the bank, but we also offer to your employees, is we have extended hours. So we have 2 locations here in Alice that we have, what are they called? Interactive teller machines, sorry, I forgot the word. Interactive teller machines, which allows all of your employees at no cost to come and cash their checks after hours. So after the bank is closed, they can come to our interactive teller machine and talk to a teller face to face, and we're open until 7 p.m. We don't stop processing at your standard bank hours. We stay processing till 7 p.m. For the convenience of not only you, but your employees as well. So we also offer, purchasing cards for your employees that if they have to travel. So the purchasing cards could, work well for them, and also very competitive. We also offer pay card accounts for your employees. So for your employees who may not want a standard checking account, we offer the convenience of being able to open accounts at no cost. Can't think of anything else, Joanne. Come here. I'm sorry to get hot. That's okay.
As Marie said, we are from here. We are just as competitive as all of the bigger banks, but we get to know all of our customers by name. I know you probably all know Sarita, who's here with us, and she knows everybody here now. We're happy to have her. But I can tell you, we do have extended hours, but Sarita, I think, is at the bank all the time. So she's always able to help.
She's there 22/7 instead of 24/7.
22/7, yeah. So outside of that, just about any service that you can think of, we can help you with that. As Marie said, we do have a very competitive earnings credit rate. It's tied to the treasury bills. It's out there. It's not something that that you have to worry about. So we don't want to say you're going to get everything for free, but with your balances offsetting. The sweep account does allow you to set a target balance within the bank. And we do have the products, as she said, that will allow you to sweep. So your idle funds can invest and earn a good rate of return for you. The product does allow for 100% FDIC insurance. And so all of that you can access daily from your online banking. You can see the account and all. Okay, that's really, I think when we have studied them, has anything?
You covered it.
And the last thing is that you have a dedicated team to assist you anytime. You call the phone number that we give you and you will reach somebody, not anybody else, and especially in the Treasury Management Department, which will probably be who you'll be dealing with 90% of the time. The other time will be Miss Suddy's house.
And our home office is 45 minutes away, so we can be here same day.
The same day to assist.
What questions do you have for us?
Nothing, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Later on this evening, you all will be voting on a bank depository. So just wanted to give you an update on the bond financial side of it. I know that we do have Weaver and Jacobs here that will give you an update on the construction. But as of August the 4th, the bond has collected in interest $1,325,912.38. So just wanted to give you an update on the interest that we have accumulated. And now I invite Mr. Hinojosa to give us a little update on our facilities.
Madam President, Dr. Reno, Board of Trustees, audience, thank you for your time. Mike Hinojosa here to talk to you a little bit about what's going on within the district. Currently ACs, of course, right? So we got about 9 that are currently are being repaired, and orders are being ordered for those in order to get those repaired. As far as the strategic plan, we already, so Noonan, 102, 205, Schuyler 205, and here at central office have all been replaced, weeding out basically the R22 units and implementing with the new 454. Moving forward, we're still assessing those units and looking at our R22 units in order to see the age of those units. And a lot of them are probably going to be the 15 plus years. And we need to weed them out as soon as possible because the parts to get that are obsolete. We can't even find them anymore. So the Schuyler Elementary School, so pretty much what's going on there, all the work has been done. So right now we're currently in the process of waxing those floors in order to get them to where students can move in, or hopefully by Monday. So right now 4 of those rooms are ready. They've been waxed, 72-hour curing process. And so tomorrow they'll start on the remaining rooms. And hopefully by Saturday, Sunday, the curing process will be done with that for a move-in on Monday.
Thank you.
Now we have an update on the bond project on our stadium. So do we have Tim? I didn't see Tim. Oh, yeah, there you are, Tim.
Got a presentation for you all. But good evening, audience, Superintendent, Dr. Trevino, board members. I'm Tim Glanzer with Weaver Jacobs. I'm here to give a kind of a progress report on the football stadium. So go ahead and go to the next slide. And I kind of want to explain kind of what's going on. I have this little laser pointer, which you can't really see. So over here on the left side of the kind of the big mound of dirt. Down there is the south concession stand, and then you have the north concession stand, and the middle is the press box, then you got the field house over there, and then the visitors concession stand. You can go to the next slide. Just another picture, just so y'all can kind of get an idea of where we're at. When I go and present to y'all, I'll kind of lay out each building, building A, building B, building C, which it goes, north concession, or south concession, north concession, press box, and so on and so forth. So that's kind of more of a little bit of a layout for y'all. You can go to the next slide. So this would be the south concession. Currently, we have the building pad is complete. They're working on the underground electrical on that one. That one's kind of ongoing. As soon as the electrical gets done, then the plumbers will get in there, do all their underground electrical, and so on and so forth. You can go to the next slide. This is building B, which would be the press box. We currently have finished the building pad. We are drilling piers as of last Thursday. That is ongoing. Hoping to have that complete with the pier drilling portion of it middle of next week. Go on to the next slide. This would be building C, which is the north concession stand, which is closest to the AEP transformer pad. And hence, we started with the underground electrical. That has been complete. The plumbing underground is ongoing. We're looking to have that wrapped up end of this week, early next week, and then they'll be moving on to the south concession. On to the next slide. This is the field house. Building pad is complete. As soon as north and south concessions get done with all their underground, electricians, when they're done with the south concession, they'll move over to the field house and start their underground over there. Go to the next slide. This is building E, which is a visitor's concession stand, which is on the other side of the property. Building pad is complete. Once press box is done with underground electrical, we'll move over to the visitor side. We really want to focus on the home side first, and then visitor side will come second. This is just kind of site-wide. We got the main primary underground to where the transformer is going to go, which is right there. That's been complete, inspected by the city, inspected by AEP. We're just waiting on, as soon as they get done drilling piers at the press box, to move over there, drill the piers for that one, get that pad poured and finished. I don't think I had, and this field dirt guys are working on the field event right now. They're excavating that dirt out, getting that prepared to get that site prepped up. Just kind of want to briefly go over what our kind of hard dates that we're trying to hold with concrete foundation pours and that kind of stuff. The north concession, as you see, the underground electrical is done. The plumbing should be done early next week. As soon as that happens and the pier drilling gets done, the concrete guys will move over to that north concession and start digging grade beams and footings for that to prep for that foundation. And our pour date is the week of September 5th on that one. The press box, they're working on piers right now. As soon as they get done drilling piers, then they'll move on to the elevator shaft, start excavating that out, get that prepped to pour, because you have to have that poured before you do anything else. And then at that same time, the elevator shaft is getting excavated. Electrical will get in there and start doing their underground, and then the plumbing also, they're going to try to tag team at the same time and get that wrapped up. Pour date on that one, we're looking September, the week of September 19th to have that, that pour date on that. South concession, as you can see, we're kind of north press box, south concession, we're kind of flowing that way, and then we'll move to the press box and then the visitor side. But south concession, our pour date on that one is early October, and then we'll go on from there and keep going around to the field house and the visitors concession stand. So that's kind of all I got. You'll have any questions, concerns, comments? Deal.
Thank you, Tim.
Appreciate it.
Mr. Pettis? Oh, yes.
And just for purposes of the record and the minutes, Mr. Cito Zamora arrived at the meeting at 7:26.
Mr. Pettis, an update on fine arts.
Thank you. Ms. Pereira, Board President, Dr. David, Superintendent of Schools, Board of Trustees, distinguished guests, thank you for allowing me to speak on Fine Arts Update. I'm going to be submitting for next month's board meeting recognition for our Spirit Division. They have a wonderful summer with their camps on both our cheerleading squad and our shredder team. So they won numerous superior awards, many. We want to make sure and spotlight them during our next upcoming board meeting in September. It was great to welcome all the students back to school for their first day. It was wonderful seeing all their faces back. We've seen the high school for 4 weeks, but great to go see the middle school kids. We hit the road running. We now have our mariachi preparing for their upcoming region auditions in early October. And our jazz band will be preparing for their region auditions in late September. And we had a successful glow run for our high school marching band, and thank you for all those that were able to attend. It was great for our students, our families, community. We appreciate all your support. It was a great showing, and now we are in the next phase of getting ready for our first game at the end of August and getting ready for our first pre-UIL competition on October the 4th. We'll be attending a pre-UIL in Gregory, Portland. So we're looking forward to our kids working very hard all across fine arts. So it's working hard. Any questions? Thank you all for your support. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you.
And last but not least, Coach Castellano, an update on athletics.
Good evening, Dr. Trevino, President of the Board, Trustees, and Community of Alice. I want to give you an update on kind of what's going on with athletics, besides the athletes and kids. We have a peanut butter bowl that's going on that started, we started promoting that again. Had a real successful run last year. I want to give you a little insight on peanut butter bowl, kind of how it works. All throughout the state, there's 110 schools that are competing. It's the first game of the year. We have about 5 or 6 games here locally in our area, but it's Alice versus Corpus Christi Carroll, not only on the gridiron and the scoreboard. We want to win, don't get it wrong, but it's also raising peanut butter amongst those communities. And we have until August the 28th. The campaign started this week. You'll start seeing the red container cans throughout the district and some in the community as well. But we're able to teach our kids life lessons. That, you know, it's better to give than to receive. And our kids we've got some great kids here in Alice that really have jumped onto this and want to know where can we donate, where can we give peanut butter and things of that nature. This started in San Antonio. But all the proceeds go back to the community of Alice and to the food bank here in Alice. So from now until August 28th, we're going to start promoting this and pushing it out. It's called the Peanut Butter Bowl, and then on August 29th after the game, we'll get those results in. Last year we raised almost 4,000 jars of peanut butter, which we finished 9th in the state. So out of those 110 schools, we finished 9th in the state. We were named the newcomer of the year, so to speak. But we really want to do better, and I think we will do better because this community is all on board. So wanted just to give you an update on the peanut butter bowl. You'll see that throughout the community. It's big red trash cans that we put out. There's one at every elementary school. There's 2 at WAMS. 3 at our high schools. There's 1 here at the admin office. There's going to be 2 at the courthouse. And we've got about 4 or 5 that we're still waiting on some other businesses to accept those. Also, hometown ticketing. I wanted to give you an update on ticket sales. We are roughly, hometown put out 2,750 home side tickets for us to sell. That was the capacity of our home side in the old Memorial Stadium. We have sold roughly about 2,200 of those right now, which if you look at the capacity in San Diego for our home games, that's roughly around 3,000. So we're about 2,200 right now with putting our band
and our strutters up there in the same side. I think we're going to be pretty safe to be all on one side there with us as far as the capacity. So we still have about 400 or 500 tickets left to sell for our 3 home games there in San Diego. So if you know anybody looking for tickets, send them our way. But they're constantly buying those on a daily basis. Also, the home ticketing, if you can go back one, the home ticketing app, we're really trying to push this out to our fan base. It's the easiest way to purchase tickets. You can download the app, whether you have an iPhone or an Android. You can download the app, the home ticketing app, search events, Alice ISD events. It'll give you all the WAMS events. It'll give you all the high school events. You can purchase your tickets there. It just makes things a little more convenient when you start going to our events. So we're really trying to push this to our fan base. Some of the fan base come in and they have service issues at the gates, and they're having to wait a little bit longer. So with the app and purchasing those tickets before they get to our events, just makes it a little bit more convenient. So we're really trying to push the hometown ticketing app onto our fan base. Okay. The last thing is Meet the Coyotes. I'd like to invite everybody out to Meet the Coyotes. That's going to be this Thursday. 5 to 6 will be the tailgating out in front of our indoor facility. And then from 6 to 7, we'll announce all of our fall sports. Kids, the band kids will be there. Our strutters will be there. Our cheer team will be there. So we'd like to invite you guys out to participate in that. Thank you, guys.
And David with BBK, Tim, if you all want to give us peanut butter, we'll take it. Okay? Because we want to win. Yes, ma'am, that's it for my report.
Thank you, Dr. Trevino. On to item number 7 on the agenda, a brief 5 to 7 minute recess. So it is now 7:37 and we're now in recess. Thank you. The time is now 7:45 and we're back from recess. But before we continue the meeting, we'd like to wish Dr.
Oh, my God.
Very happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. It's a busy weekend. My God, thank you. It's busy in conversation.
Enjoy.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Happy birthday.
Thank you. And what do y'all went out for breakfast?
Coffee.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Did they make you the coordinator?
Yeah, because the guy.
Thank you.
Yeah, it'd be a bad deal.
Thank you.
You'd end up with something dumb.
Thank you.
Here's to you.
Thank you.
On to item number 8, the consent agenda. All items under the consent agenda are acted upon by one motion. Upon a board member's request, any item on the consent agenda shall be moved to the action portion of the agenda. Before approving the consent agenda or hearing a motion from the board, I'd like to acknowledge the following community partners for sponsorships to our district, beginning with Prosperity Bank, who made a $1,000 donation to the Alice ISD Central Office for the new teacher luncheon. Coastal Life Credit Union, who made a $500 donation to the Alice ISD Central Office for the new teacher luncheon. And First Community Bank, who made a $300 donation to the Alice ISD Central Office for the teacher luncheon. Thank you. Do I hear a motion by any member?
I'll make a motion to approve the donation with the consent agenda, as read.
Thank you. We have a motion by Mr. Peña for approval of the consent agenda and a second by Mr. Ramon. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. On to number 9, the action items. Dr. Trevino?
Yes, I'm gonna ask that we move item 9E up. I know that we have a member of the McGriff insurance agent here, and because he is traveling far away, we want to make sure that he gets home safely. So I'm asking that we move 9E up.
Thank you.
And 9E is consideration and possible action to approve the 2025 property insurance coverage with McGriff. Alice Independent School District went out for a renewal through a purchasing co-op, meeting the procurement requirements. This co-op has allowed us to have a 13% reduction in our premiums, a savings of $106,288. So we recommend for this to be approved. Unless you all have questions.
Does anyone have any questions regarding this? Is there a motion at this time?
Make a motion to approve the property tax insurance coverage by.
Second. Thank you. We have a motion by Mr. Ramon for approval and a second by Ms. Guerra. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes.
Thank you. The next item is 9A, consideration and possible action regarding emergency procurement of goods and services to repairs or mitigate damage to district facilities resulting from unforeseen mold infestation. And so I'd like to execute policy CH, legal and local, allowing the superintendent to execute in cleaning Shallard Elementary. We found ourselves in a situation where we had mold so quick before the start of the school year. So we needed to execute this policy so we could start cleaning it before the start of the year. And so we asked that you all approve it. We checked with legal and we were in compliance with our policy and ensuring that our students came back to a safe school. But because of the timeliness, we needed to act.
Thank you, Dr. Trevino. Is there a motion at this time?
I'll make a motion.
We have a motion by Mr. Ariano. Is there a second?
I'll second.
and a second by Mr. Reeves. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes.
The next one is consideration of possible action to award an RFP hashtag 25-02, the banking depository services for the 2025 to 2027 school year. So after careful evaluation of all bids, and I know that you heard from the individuals that submitted bids, the committee used a set rubric to score and are making the recommendation to continue our banking depository with Prosperity Bank. So that is the recommendation.
I make a motion to go with Prosperity Bank.
We have a motion by Mr. Ramon and a second by Mr. Zamora. All in favor?
Aye.
Passes.
On number 9C is consideration and possible action to renew coverage with TASB Risk Management Fund. This particular coverage is for automobile physical damages, school and privacy information, security, and it is part of a co-op. And so we'd like to continue that coverage with TASB.
For the record, I will be recusing myself from voting on this action as I am employed with the TASB Risk Management.
Thank you, Mr.
I make a motion to.
I will abstain.
We have a motion by Mr. Ramon for approval of the consideration of possible action to renew the coverage with TASB Risk Management Fund.
I'll second.
And a second by Ms. Guerra. Any discussion?
Was there any change in price?
Melissa?
It went up by, I think it was like $1,000.
The increase?
Just a slight.
Is there any other questions? So again, we have a motion by Mr. Ramon and a second by Ms. Guerra. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes.
9D is consideration of possible action to renew unemployment compensation coverage with TASB Risk Management Fund. We've had a long-term relationship with TASB in relation to the unemployment compensation coverage, and we'd like to continue that partnership.
Again, I will recuse myself and abstain from voting on this issue as I'm employed with TASB Risk Management Fund.
Thank you. For the record, Mr. Peña is going to abstain. Is there any questions or discussion?
Get the TASB Risk Management Fund.
Thank you. We have a motion by Mr. Ramon
I'll second.
and a second by Mr. Reeves. Any questions?
Any question? Price increase?
For this, it's about the same. It usually goes up and down, I guess, depending on the number of employees we have, because they're all at different rates, so.
Right, it all depends how many claims we get for unemployment, and then that'll determine, because if it's a auxiliary versus a professional, unemployment costs vary, right?
So we don't have any cost yet.
It's here, it's 43,872.
And the year before?
I don't have it on right now, but it's probably 45,000.
Okay, close enough.
It's about the same every year.
Thank you. So, all in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion passes.
9F is consideration of possible actions for the addition/deletion of authorized representatives for the ISD text pool investment pools and designating authorized representatives. So this is just to add Melissa Sanchez as an authorized signer and remove the previous CFO.
Thank you, Dr. Trevino. Do we have a motion? We have a motion by Mr. Ariano and a second by Mr. Zamora. Is there any discussion? All in favor? Aye. It passes.
The next item is consideration of possible action for the 2025-2026 compensation plan and stipends. This is not to approve the raise yet because we do need to publicize that. This is just to approve the minimum, mid, and max and to approve the stipends, being that we're gonna approve it at the end of the month. We need to start inputting all those. Remember, we talked about adding the security, adding a few little positions at the last work session and approving the minimum, mid, and max. Like I said, this is for HR and the business office to start prepping. So when you do approve the raises at the end of the month, we'll be ahead of the ballgame and not be so delayed.
Thank you, Dr. Is there a motion at this time?
I'll make a motion to approve the 25-26 compensation plan stipends.
We have a motion by Mr. Benya and a second by Mr. Ramon. Is there any questions or discussion? All in favor? Motion passes.
Thank you. The next item is consideration and possible action of Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Adjunct Faculty Agreement for the 25-26 school year. And this is simply if our students are participating with Texas A&M adjunct professors, that we are able to count them present and they're not counted absent.
Thank you. Do we have a motion at this time?
I make a motion that we approve the Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Adjunct Faculty Agreement for the 25-26 school year.
Thank you. We have a motion by Ms. Guerra and a second by Mr. Zamora. Any questions or discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes.
Thank you. And this is all on you all now. Consideration and possible action to assign a delegate and alternate delegate board member for the 2025 Tex ED CR Conference, CON 2025 in Houston.
I'll make a motion to make Cody Reeves and Dennis alternate.
Thank you. So we have a motion by Mr. Zamora and a second by Mr. Ramon. Any questions or discussion related to this issue?
It's wonderful.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes.
Yeah. The rookies.
9J is consideration and possible action of the 2025-2026 Texas Teacher Evaluation and Support Systems, the T-Test appraiser. So every year, the board needs to approve all the individuals that will be appraising teachers and their evaluations for the year. In the event the teachers request a second appraiser, in your list, you will find members of the audience from central administration that can serve as appraisers as well. They need to keep up with their evaluation process and be, tested every so often to make sure that they're still able to evaluate teachers.
Thank you, Dr. Trevino.
Make a motion that we approve the 25-26 Texas Teacher Evaluation and Support System T-Test appraisers.
Thank you. We have a motion by Ms. Guerra. And a second by Mr. Ramon. Is there any questions or discussions related to this issue? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes.
9K, consideration and possible action of budget amendment, #25-05. We just are asking to amend the budget for the 24-25 budget by function to match our expenditures. This is the last of the year. We want to close off the old budget and making sure that it is aligned with what we spent.
Thank you, Dr. Trevino. Is there a motion at this time?
I'll make a motion to consider the action of budget amendment for number 25-05.
We have a motion by Mr. Benya. Is there a second?
Second.
And a second by Mr. Ramon. You're quick tonight.
It's a coffee.
It's a coffee break. Is there any questions or discussions related to this issue? All in favor? Aye. Motion passes.
And our last action item, consideration of possible action on service agreement with Lineberger, attorney of law for the 2025 property value study and appeal services. So the only cost to the district is to win in the sense of if they do a property value study and they find that we should have been getting more money and we get that money, they just get 10% of whatever extra we get. So we're not paying anything up front. It's whatever monies we get, they get 10%.
Doctor.
And we really, because of the fact that we're getting less and less from the state, we want to make sure that we get as much as we possibly can that we rightly deserve.
Make a motion that we approve the service agreement with Linebarger Attorneys at Law for the 2025 property value study and appeal services.
I'll second it.
Thank you. We have a motion by Ms. Guerra and a second by Mr. Zamora. Is there any questions or discussion? I have a question, actually. Did they give us an idea of like a target goal of what they're expected to collect?
I think they might have given us a tentative number to me and Melissa, but they're gonna actually could go back up to 3 years. So maybe we could get more. I can't remember off the top of my head what number they might have given.
It might have been 18,000, I think was on the.
As a starting off point?
Yeah.
Okay, and that's gonna be an additional resource that we're gonna
Correct.
tap into.
More funds that could come into the district.
Thank you. Is there anyone else who has a question? All in favor? Aye. Motion passes. Thank you, Dr. Trevino. On to item number 10 of the agenda, closed or executive meeting or session called in accordance with the following provisions set forth in the Texas Government Code. 10A, Texas Government Code, Section 551.074, Personnel Matters. 10A1, Presentation and Discussion of New Hires. 10A2, Presentation and Discussion of Retirement. 10A3, Presentation and Discussion of Resignations. 10A4, Personnel Update regarding investigations. 10A5, Discussion of the 2025-2026 Organizational Chart. 10B, Texas Government Code Section 551.071, Legal Matters, Board Attorney Advice, and 551.074, Personnel. 10B1, Consultation with Attorney regarding the legal issues related to the 2025-2026 Organizational Chart. And the time is now 8:03. And we are going to enter into executive session. Thank you.
That's what I said.
The time is now 8:43, and we're back from executive session. The board has reconvened and to consider and take action as necessary on the items discussed in closed or executive session. Item 12 on the agenda, announcement and action on items. All items on the agenda for executive session were informational items only, so no action is necessary at this time. On to item 13, adjourn. It's now 8:43 and this meeting is adjourned. Thank you.
Wow, that's an early night.
I'll
be hungry for midnight.